play that again. Play that again. DJ, run the music. Thank you, DJ. Mama Ileba est super way. Now, Mama She et puis pièce cochon pour my personne. Permit me to acknowledge the presence of our political leader and the Prime Minister of St. Lucia, the Honorable Philip J. Pierre, the first deputy political leader and the Deputy Prime Minister of our country, Dr. Ernest Dile, Chairman of our great party, the Member of Parliament for Vieux-Fort North, the Minister with responsibility for health, wellness and elderly affairs, a good friend of mine, the Honorable Moses Musa Shabatis, cabinet colleagues, executive members of the St. Lucia Labour Party, and tonight I want to shout out Sir Julian Hunt, Sir Calix George and other stalwarts who are following online. Labour rights of Anse, Mamai Denry North. And tonight I want to greet in a very, very special way one of my best friends in the politics and one of my closest allies in the cabinet, the MP for Anse, who, after the next general election, will be serving a second term as your parliamentary representative, the Honorable Wayne Girard. My brothers and sisters, you are making a powerful statement in Anse today. Based on the numbers who have showed up today, you are saying to the United Workers' Party that they do not stand a chance in the next general election. I came to Anse today and I had a pretty good feeling that there would have been a massive crowd. But what greeted me on the bridge next to the police station literally blew me away. The St. Lucia Labour Party is at its strongest in St. Lucia for a very long time. And you know why? Because we made a promise to you when we took to the campaign trail ahead of the 2021 election. We told you we were going to put you first. We told you we were going to look after your needs. And we told you we were going to restore integrity to governance. And that is precisely what you have done. And today you have shown up here, not to party, but to say thanks to the members of our party and our Prime Minister. The Flavos have a slogan. They say they are righting the wrongs. My brothers and sisters, this is copycat. We are the ones righting the wrongs from the day we took office as the government. It was wrong to withdraw the laptop program. Today, we have reinstated the laptop program, and every single child in every secondary school of this country has been given a laptop computer, compliments Philip J. Pierre and the St. Lucia Labour Party government. We are righting the wrong because it was wrong to remove the distress fund from the budget of our country. Today, the distress fund has been reinstated. It was wrong when the United Workers' Party and Alan Shastey decided that they were going to deny members of parliament on the St. Lucia Labour Party side resources to do projects in their constituency. Exactly, on ka touche moi en Shawn. Only 17 moun katape elected pour aller parlement. And whether you are flambeau, you are independent, or you are Labour, once you win your seat, You have a right to access state resources to make interventions in the lives of your constituents. Depuis ou gagne élection, on a un right pour un l'argent hot gouvernement pour faire projet à constituency et pour aider les gens qui est constituency. And for 5 years, for 5 long years, dragged into a 6th year, Alan Shastey decided that he was giving nothing to the 6 of us who were in opposition because we were members of the St. Lucia Labour Party government. And people came to my constituency. Yo vin mande 30 sheet plywood pour aider kayo. Yo vin mande anti help pour aider docteur. Et pour 5 l'année, mande ça access pièce là en gouvernement pour bay pièce on pièce assistance et puis pièce soulagement. That is the wrong they committed against the 6 Labour Party MPs in opposition. But today, we are righting that wrong. How are we righting that wrong? Because every time constituency development monies are allocated, Bradley Felix and Alan Shastey receive their allocation from the Honorable Philip J. Pierre because we understand that the people in Choiseul and the people in Micoud South, they have needs and that their reps need to look after them. But you know what will happen? Do you know what will happen after the next general election? Et puis Jeremiah Hadou, moi cadeau fair play, that les moi assis en cabinet, ou moi assis en strategy meeting, or executive meeting, ek moi tan moun te ka di 17 not. Nadia comment, yo just ka di ça. But my brothers and sisters, I have come to Anse tonight to tell you with all sincerity that it is possible for the St. Lucia Labour Party to win all 17 seats in the upcoming general election. We are still righting the wrong because it was wrong to tell farmers that you had a market in France to sell bananas. Et vous passez même pour un pat fig. So cette ici, avec mes rat islet, mais au cas d'imoun, au cas de fig en France. Do you know what we're doing with the banana farmers? Every time the banana farmers of this country have found difficulty navigating their business, sometimes due to fault beyond their control, we have stepped in and we have helped the farmers. Only Friday, almost $2 million paid to banana farmers who had difficulty with leaf spot and black sigatoka. It was wrong. It was wrong. It is wrong that Léo Vini, a gouvernement Alan Chasney puis Flambeau, ou hen Dr. Anthony te ka continuer travail là, Stevenson King te commencé pour bâtir St. Jude. Et tout Prime Minister d'accord, yo kay met l'argent là pour ranger St. Jude. Mais ou entoué, and for 3 long years, ou pas cloué yon clou St. Jude, mais ou ni tracteur, ou ni roller, ou ni grader, ou ni moun ka travail tout qualité chiffre, ou ka fait bail pour cheval vin koui, et ou pas ranger l'hôpital. We are righting that wrong because later this year, under the stewardship of Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre and our hard-working Health Minister Moses Jabatis, the St. Lucia Labour Party will reopen St. Jude Hospital for healthcare in the south of this country. So don't let them fool you. They are righting no wrong. All they want is to wait for an opportunity to come back, to perpetuate, and to continue the same wrongs that they committed against the people of St. Lucia. And so, last week, they unveiled a slate of candidates. Yo mette un slate candidate dehors, et yo dou sa se moun nan ki kay gouverner cette lycée. Now, throughout my political career, I am not about disparaging anybody. But this is the weakest slate of candidates ever assembled ahead of any election in the history of this country. Ek la niyon ki sot den rinof. Ma avin goumen battle den rinof an slawe. Nou kay festan le a. Me la niyon ki sot den rinof. I want to put him on notice. I want to put the candidate for Denry North on notice. They say he's a good guy. They say he's a brilliant young man. But let me say this to you tonight, my brothers and sisters. Any young man, any young woman who, my brothers and sisters, join forces with Alan Chasney, any young man or woman who joins forces with Alan Chasney, you are an enemy of progress in this country. How can you join forces with Alan Chasney, who took out the money that was in the budget for the reinstatement of the Larry Health Center? How could you? Isa ma flabo vin koute mitin nou. Yo just juke a flambeau là. Commencez nous commencer juke yo. Ko flambeau ay jale. But I was making the point that whether the candidate is from Vieux-Fort South, Denry North, or any other constituency, you cannot profess to be a young man or a young woman who wants to see St. Lucia move forward and you join in forces with Alan Chasney. You are worse than Alan Chasney. And we are going to deal with them in the ballot box. So to the candidate from Denry North, you brought that on yourself. You are endorsing a position where farmers were taken for a ride when they were told that the bananas would have gone to Martinique and France, and they were bluffed. And today, you put in your hand up for Alan Chasney and tell me that you are for this country? We should not allow them, my brothers and sisters, to get away with that. They are all worse than Alan Chasney once they put up their hands and join forces with the United Workers' Party. And I heard on the UWP platform last week talking about victimization. Flabo pa hot. In Denry North, a grave digger, un nom ka tewe moun, un nom ki ka tewe moun, because he ka supporte Shawn and the Labour Party, you decide you can fire. One of the best caregivers in the country from my constituency, Cathy and Verna, they were fired because they were friends of the St. Lucia Labour Party. They fired every single bus driver who was on the school transportation program. Exordia, sans hontes. They can come on TV. They can find themselves in your sitting room on your television set and talk about victimization. I know my time is up, my brothers and sisters. I want to let you know that by supporting the St. Lucia Labour Party, you are putting your hand up for continued progress in this country. By supporting the St. Lucia Labour Party, you are saying that you agree with us that the children of ordinary citizens ought to qualify for scholarships and go to universities to become the professionals they want to become. By supporting the Labour Party, you are saying that you agree with our decision to take the laptop off the book list so you won't have to buy it on your own, and that the government will find the monies to buy it for you. And there's so much we have done, my brothers and sisters, for this country. But you know what? You have to secure the victory. It is not enough to come to the rally in such large numbers. Like myself, Pukisas or Venetia or Soya, in such large numbers. Because last weekend, nous t'es supposé enslawer dans meeting. Et nous postpone meeting et flamboni sa yo. Et yo tan bêtises dans la plateforme. Et comme on dit, yo levé ou yo disturb niche leba. Et qu'on dit à leba sorti dehors. In Denry North, nous regardons son audia. Et c'est truck après truck après truck et puis minibus ka vini. Et moi dit conducteur il est do. C'est un petit meeting, c'est pas pièce go bay. The Labour Party supporters pas de pièce ti bay en pays ça encore. We moving big. We moving in numbers. And the United Workers' Party need to know what time it is in this country. My brothers and sisters, St. Lucia is one of the best governed and one of the best run countries in the entire Caribbean today. The Honorable Philip J. Pierre is arguably the best prime minister you can find on the regional landscape today. And Jeremiah told you how much of a joy and a pleasure it is to work with the men and women in our cabinet. We are a united team. Of course, we can have differences in opinion, but anytime we leave cabinet, whether it's at 10 o'clock in the night or at 7 o'clock in the morning, when we leave with one common position. And we put forward decisions that are in the best interest of the people of St. Lucia. So we have to, in every constituency, ensure that we stay the course. You all are too quiet. Ouvrez bouche so by partisan. Boast the record of your party. When you hop on a minibus and you hear Flabo talking nonsense, do not hesitate to put them in their place. Law alebo cimetière, ek lani moun ka tewe, ek moun ka pale bêtise kon gouvernement. You have to take them on and make ek me pa avou ay babi ek moun. But you have enough ammunition. Ou ani minimum wage. Ou ni laptop by issue. Travail ka fait à l'hôpital. Universal health care. And there's so much that we have done for you, the people of this country. Ek ou ka di mwen dirty flambeau. Pis yo te ka hand contract. Ek gouvernement yo pa travail an te we pays sa. Ou ka kite yo domine tout. Ek ou pa ka weapon. So tonight, I am leaving you. You have to leave Anse tonight with an assignment for me. Go out there and project and amplify your voices for the good work that the St. Lucia Labour Party is doing in this country. And to Anse Canaries, you have a man in Wayne Girard, and Dr. Hilaire, you heard him say it, and I want to echo the sentiments of Dr. Hilaire. And this is something I've said on every occasion that I've been called upon to speak in Ancillary. Wayne Girard is the most thorough minister of government you will find anywhere in the OECS. And I say that without reservation. So when the election is called, Wayne Pajan Vini, Wayne Pajan Dor, and I can tell you that Wayne has a big heart for the children of Anse Canaries. I can tell you that there is a special place in the heart of Wayne Girard for the people of Anse Canaries. So let moun ka vini ek $30 poche yo. Le Wayne ka bay mamay Anse scholarship, moun ka vini e ka ba boué. In 2025, ou pass a vote because of number one boué. But vote because your MP is ensuring that when scholarships are distributed at the level of the cabinet, the children of Anse Canaries are featured as prominently as children from anywhere else in this country. And that is what Wayne Girard represents. So my brothers and sisters, let us secure the next victory. Let us ensure that we keep the steady hands of Philip J. Pierre on the wheels of government. Let us ensure that we build a foundation for the children of Anse Canaries and the children of St. Lucia. And I know some of you sometimes, the Labour Party is more than contracts. The Labour Party is about creating a foundation for the children who will grow in this country, who will take over from today's generation. And you have a responsibility to the children, whether they are your children or your neighbor's children or children irrespective of where in St. Lucia they come from. So let us secure the next victory. Long live our political leader and our Prime Minister, the Honorable Philip J. Pierre. Long live the Member of Parliament for Anse Canaries. Long live the people of Anse Canaries. Long live the St. Lucia Labour Party. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Thank you. Peace and love. DJ, drop the music.
DJ, drop the music. Put your hands together.